What was your this person is on another level of stupid moment? 1. He asked me if we sold genetics. I worked at a pet store in college. This customer asked me which food would make his pit bull swole. I suggested a high-protein food with a good amount of exercise, but advised that a lot of it was determined by the dog's genetics. 2. Rescued a co-worker on the side of the road with a flat tire waiting for the tow truck. I pointed out the nail at the top of their tire. They scoffed and looked at me like I was the stupidest person in the world and exclaimed that's not true because it's flat at the bottom. I just walked away and never brought it up again. 3. Ex-roommate canceled the gas and electricity contract because it was too expensive. Wondered why we had no more electricity nor gas. She thought we paid $90 a month to get a hotline 24/7 in case of a problem. 4. I got a concussion a while back. A friend of mine told me not to come close because it might be contagious. They weren't kidding. 5. Classmate was convinced that winning the lottery is a 50% chance because you either win it or not. 6. I once worked in a Midwestern grocery store deli, and I was trying to explain to a woman that the name brand and generic brand of the macaroni salad that we carried were in fact identical. The woman yelled at me saying she could only have the generic brand because one is made with mayo and the other is made with mayonnaise, and I don't like mayo. When I tried to explain that mayo is an abbreviation of mayonnaise, she just said, "I'm from the South, I know my food," and tutted away. 7. I work for Parks Canada in Yoho National Park. I've been asked the question seriously, where do you keep the animals at night? Twice in my career. To this day, I still find great joy imagining what they thought was going on each night as we collected every large animal in the parks. 8. Knew a girl in middle school that thought north was whichever direction you were facing at the time. 9. I locked my purse with my keys and cell phone in my apartment. I went to the office to ask maintenance to let me in. The woman at the desk said she would call maintenance and ask for a phone number they could reach me at. I said there wasn't one because my cell phone was locked in my apartment. She insisted she needed a number. I said I could give her the number, but that I wouldn't be able to answer if they called. She suggested I get my phone out of my apartment so that I could answer when they called. I rolled my eyes at her and said if I could get in my apartment to get my cell phone, I wouldn't need maintenance to let me in. She never did understand me, but maintenance did show up 10 minutes later. 10. I had to explain to a girl why you couldn't grow your hair down in front of your face and just cut out holes for your eyes. Even explaining it her, she couldn't grasp it and brushed me off as being too smart.